There are many theories about the history of Japan, but based on Chinese and Japanese history books, it is thought that Japan was established as a country from the 27th Emperor Keitai reigned 507 to 531. This year is 2022, which means that Japan has about 1,500 years of history. This may sound like only half of the history of the world's four major civilizations, but as far as the history of a single country is concerned, it is a very long one, unparalleled in the world. In Japan, there is a concept of 2,600 years of imperial history. This is based on the accession to the throne of the first Emperor Jinmu, but I personally think it is not that far. As you know, the longest-running family line in Japan with such a history is the Emperor family. The emperor is the 126th emperor, and if you trace the paternal line of emperor, you can surely reach Emperor Keitai as I mentioned earlier. The second is the Fujiwara clan, whose founder was Nakatomi Kamitari, who was born in 614. The Nakatomi clan may have continued to exist before Kamitari, but the history is unknown. The Fujiwara clan originally called themselves the Nakatomi clan, and came to the forefront of history during the reign of Nakatomi Kamitari, when they played an active role with the Prince Nakano-Ohei in the Ishii incident. The Ishii incident was a political incident during the reign of the 35th Emperor Kogyaku AD 645 in which Soga Irika, who had been privatizing the imperial court, was assassinated to eliminate the influence of the Soga clan. After the political uprising, Prince Nakano-Ohei carried out the Taikano Kaishin, and became the 38th Emperor Tenchi himself, and along with this, Kamitari also increased his authority within the imperial court. Kamitari died in 669, and upon his death, he was bequeathed the highest court rank, and the Fujiwara family name. The wisteria flower is purple, a color that at the time was reserved for the highest authorities. The Fujiwara clan was later further strengthened by Kamitari's second son, Fujido, and Fujido's four sons were divided into four families, the Fujiwara Nanko eldest son, Takakimaro, the Fujiwara Hakuo second son, Fusasaki, the Shikiko third son, Umakai, and the Kyoko fourth son, Maro. Among these, the Hakuo family gradually became the mainstream, and around the middle of the Kamakura period 1185 to 1333, the Fujiwara surname was divided into the Kono and Kujo families, with the Takatsukasa family emerging from the Kono family, and the Ichijo and Nijo families from the Kujo family. The five families of Kono, Ichijo, Kujo, Takatsukasa, and Nijo were called the five regent families, and it became an unwritten rule that no one other than those from these five families could hold the highest office in the imperial court, such as regent or sovereign. After the Kamakura period 1185 to 1333, political power in Japan was transferred to the samurai, and the emperor and his family had no real political power, but this system continued until the Edo period 1603 to 1868, when the Tokugawa shogunate took over. After the fall of the Tokugawa shogunate, and the inauguration of the new Meiji government in 1868, all five regent families were made dukes and listed as noble families. After World War II, Japan became a democratic country, and the noble family system was abolished, but the five regent families continue to exist. The most famous is the current head of the Kono family, Mr. Tadadara Kono, who is the president of the Japanese Red Cross Society, and also the president of the International Red Cross Society. The current head of the Takatsukasa family is Mr. Naotake Takatsukasa, who is the Grand Priest of Ise Shrine. The current head of the Kujo family is Mr. Michihiro Kujo, who is also the chief priest of Heian Shrine, and the president of the Fujisakai. The Fuji Air Society is an association of descendants of the Fujiwara clan, and they gather at Kasuga Taisha Shrine in Nara every autumn to hold meetings. It is said that the head of the Kujo family has served as the chairman for generations. The current head of the Nijo family is Mr. Mototaka Nijo, and the current head of the Ichijo family is Mr. Saniki Ichijo. He is currently a lawyer. I am not sure how many generations they are counting from Nakatomi Kamitari, but they have been in existence for more than 1,400 years, and will continue to exist. I think it is an amazing thing.